Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Libertyville girls varsity soccer game brought to you by Wildcat Productions. Tonight is an exciting match as the Wildcats take on the Glenbrook South Titans. The Titans have a solid record of 2 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties. The Wildcats have a record of 5 wins and 2 draws. It is a very exciting match today as the Wildcats have many goals, 23 goals in 7 games, while the Titans have 9 goals in 5 games. Leading the way for the Wildcats in scoring, we have Shay Kurkowski with 6 goals, senior Sydney Dulac following close behind with 5 goals, and freshman Danica Meller following up with 4 goals. For the Titans, we have junior Jama Devine with 2 goals alongside Cece Duro with 2 goals also, and Elena McGinty close behind with 1 goal. This game is shaping up to be a good defensive match as the Wildcats have slowed down their scoring prowess in recent games, but their defense remains a brick wall behind senior Shannon Phillips. Last time you guys were with us, we saw a 1-0 win against the Carmel Corsairs, but the offense struggled in that game. The Wildcats did not show their best in that game, but came up with the win and followed the slow performance with 2 hard-fought ties against Lane Tech and New Trier. I'm expecting this to be a great game as the Titans are a very talented team and will be looking to put the pressure on the Wildcats as they have yet to lose a game this season, Looking at the Wildcats games, they have a 3-2 win against Hersey, a 7-0 win against IC Catholic Prep, a 4-0 win against Glenbrook North, a 7-0 win against Grays Lake Central, a 1-0 win against Carmel, a 0-0 tie against Lane Tech, and a 1-1 tie against New Trier. Looking over at Glenbrook South, they have a 1-0 loss to Stevenson, a 1-1 tie with Fenwick, a 6-0 win against Maine West, a 0-0 tie with Loyola Academy, and a 2-0 win against Lane Tech. Going to be a very exciting game tonight. Jacob, what are your thoughts?
I'd like to start by saying I'm absolutely blessed to be up here in the box today with Matthew. But I'm really excited for an intense shootout with the Wildcats, and I can't wait to see this game end with the Cats win on the board.
Hoping to see that shootout like Jacob said. Although the Wildcats have not been too good at scoring in recent games, they should be picking it up here. Their game against Carmel, as we saw, they did very good at keeping possession of the ball, really building up from the back, starting with the goalie on their goal kicks. Carmel tried to put the pressure on the Wildcats, but they were very calm, very composed, passed in and out of the midfield, from the midfield back out, trying to find those attacking chances, but their offense was not that good in finishing those chances, and it only led to a 1-0 win against Carmel, despite the big disparity in their possessions. Glenbrook South is going to be a much tougher matchup as they have defeated an opponent that the Wildcats did tie to in Lane Tech. It is going to be a great game as we are about to head out to the national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Libertyville High School for this evening's soccer game between the Glenbrook South Titans and your Libertyville Wildcats. People involved in all facets of our interscholastic programs are expected to demonstrate respect for others and display good sportsmanship. We would also like to remind all of you that while loyal fans are important to both teams, we expect you to show respect for all players, coaches, and our officials for this game. Please demonstrate good sportsmanship and appreciate good play by both teams. Cheer for your team in a positive and supportive way. Our officials are here out of a dedication to us and to the sport. They have earned and deserve your respect as well. Thank you for your cooperation. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting Glenbrook South Titans. Number 0, Alana Diaz Lugo. Number 2, Sophia Olmert. Number 3, Avery Splair. Number 4, Lila Gillette. Number 5, Sophie Pekarski. Number 8, Addison Clement. Number 9, Allie Holton. Number 10, Lauren Coopersmith. Number 15, Chloe Beach. Number 17, Ava Sims. And number 24, Jessica Way. Now for the starting lineup for your Libertyville Wildcats. Number 1, Audrey Amia. Number 2, Anna George. Number 4, Megan O'Donnell. Number 5, Tess McWormley. Number 6, Shannon Phillips. Number 8, Ellen McLaughlin. Number 10, Danica Meller. Number 12, Lainey Chung. Number 14, Sydney Dulac. Number 11, Lily France. And number 16, Shea Krakowski. Please rise, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
We have just concluded the national anthem as the game is about to get underway. Both teams will be grouping up, trying to decide what their game plan and strategy will be for the rest of the game. Jacob?
With a tough opponent like Glenbrook North or South, the team's really going to need to work together today. A lot of passing, a lot of shooting, got to get those shots up, and I think we're going to see success by the Wildcats today.
Like Jacob said, I do think we will get success from from the Wildcats tonight. That starts with building back from the defense. Like we've seen in the previous games, we will see a 4-3-3 position from the Wildcats. And on goal kicks, like before, we will see him really building up from the back, trying to find all opportunities and angles down the field to make the best attack possible, passing outside, inside, back to the outside, really wearing down the defense of the Titans, as they'll probably be putting high pressure on the Wildcats to try to make them slip up, but that will not be happening today. The Titans will start with kickoff in this game. Ref is making sure each goalie is all right. And the referee blows the whistle, and the game is underway. Quick pass to the outside by the Titans early on. Looking to make an attack forward pretty quickly, but we'll play it back. Good touch to the middle of the field with some space. We'll pass to the outside, intercepted by the Wildcats. Kicked away again by the Titans. We'll roll out of bounds for a early Wildcat throw-in. Good control there. We'll play it into the middle of the field, back to the central defender, who will switch the field to the right-hand side. Good pass down the right side with some space to keep on running. We'll make some moves in a one-on-one. We'll cut inside, but another defender will get there in time, and we'll just kick it away. But the Wildcats will retain possession. Ball is out of bounds, and it will be Glenbrook South ball. Throw-in taken quickly, and will be passed into the middle of the field. Long ball played, but it is not a good pass, and will be intercepted by the Wildcats. Ball played into the middle of the field by the Titans. Looking to switch the field once again. Have attempted that pass multiple times already in this game, and one has not connected yet. The ball finds its way out of bounds. It'll be a Wildcat throw-in in Titan territory.
I really like the Wildcat approach here, getting down on the opponent's side of the field early and getting some good passes and keeping it on the opponent's side. I think that's just really smart and a really great strategy by the Wildcats.
Pass thrown into the middle of the field, quickly played back. Cats looking to regroup once again. They'll play it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who will then switch the field. Bad touch played in front of her, and the Titans will get possession, quickly taken again by the Wildcats. Early scare for the Wildcats there. Good composure there by the Cats defense. We'll play it to the outside with some space to run up the field. Another long ball and another long ball. Does it connect? It will not connect. Ball kicked off the Wildcats. It'll be thrown for the Titans. Taken quickly. Deflected by the Wildcats. Up in the air again. Ball looks to be rolling down the sideline. Kept in. Ball played into the middle of the field. Finds a Wildcat player. Quickly kicked away by the Titans. Ball played back. Switches the field fairly easily. Flick attempt is unsuccessful, will be kicked away by the Titans. Another throw-in for the Wildcats deep into Titans defensive territory. Ball quickly taken away by the Titans, who are pushing up the field with some pace. Good long ball played. Looks like it will connect to the Titans player. This is dangerous for the Wildcats. Ball attempted to be played into the middle, kicked away. Call is a corner kick for the Titans early on here in this game. Titans pressure seems to be a lot better than we saw from Carmel here, as the Wildcats have not been able to keep possession that good early on into this game. Number 4, Lila Gallant on the kick. Ball played into the middle, connects with the Titan head, but will be caught by the goalkeeper, number 1, Audrey Amiot. Rolled out to the right back. Ball played down the right side, but a bad touch will be thrown for the Titans. Throw and taken quickly once again. Ball is not handled well by the Titans. Will be a goal kick for the Wildcats. Seems like the Titans are really trying to play with a high speed, really trying to catch the Wildcats off guard, and it seems to be working a little bit here. Wildcats have failed to keep possession of the ball.
I think it's important, though, as long as the Cats keep their composure and keep putting pushes into opponent territory together, that I think the Cats will be just fine here. And they seem to be keeping that brick wall that we've been seeing all season up. So Cats just need to keep composure as the ball is played to the back right of the field.
Goal kick taken, passed to the defense. Ball played wide outside. Ball into the middle of the field. Goes right through the legs of the Wildcats. Kicked away by the Titans. That kick will be received by the Wildcats under some pressure, but will connect with the pass. Gets around one defender, gets around two defenders. Both defenders fall. Plays
Cats
the ball
have
down the
numbers.
line, back into the middle. Another great ball. This is a great chance for the Wildcats. Cross into the middle, gets deflected. Looks to be offsides on the Wildcats. Number 15, Lily Franz. Tough break for the Wildcats. Titans got very lucky there. Ball played back. Did not see much of that from Carmel in our last game. Long ball attempted, but it will go out of bounds. Be thrown for the Wildcats. Thrown by number 8, Ellie McLaughlin, who has really been exceptional this season despite being only a freshman. We'll throw the ball to another freshman, number 10, Danica Meller.
She gives an amazing cross to the defense, and the Cats have numbers on the right side of the field here. Played back. Pass to the, bit of a miscommunication there. Titans with the ball, but quickly taken away by the Cats.
Thrown, played to the middle of the field. Outreaches the player, will be kicked up by the Wildcats, retained by the Wildcats. Played to the opposite side of the field with some space to run. Cuts inside, plays a good ball into the middle. Another good ball to the outside. Will connect with the Wildcat player. She will get there in time. One defender in front of her will play it back. Cross into the middle of the field. Deflected. And just wide of the goal by number 10, Danica Meller. That was a great attempt by the Wildcats, and it seems the Titans goalie is down. Unclear what had happened Might have hit her head on the goalpost. Very unfortunate to see. Both teams will come together as the goalie is still down and the trainers are attending to her.
This is the part of the game where the Cats really need to get their communication together. We've seen some hopeful opportunities downside the field, and there's a good shot put up right there. Wish they could have it back, but this is time for them to communicate, come together, and make a game plan for going forward.
Very well said. Take a look at the Wildcats bench here. Wildcats are coached by head coach Ian Taylor and assistant coach Paul Gibbs. Very good duo for the Wildcats there. Major part in why they are still undefeated this season.
And I think it goes to say that the Wildcats' depth is incredible. A lot of talent, both in starting and the roster that comes in. And this has led to the great success for the Wildcats, and it's something that shows great talent for future Wildcats coming forward. Wildcats attempting to stay warm on the field while the goalie is still down. Making sure it's, it's a little bit brisk out there today, making sure that everyone's staying loose and they're staying on their peak potential here. Alrighty, we welcome you back after a brief injury timeout. Happy to see the Titans goalie get up and appear to be walking off the field. We wish her a quick recovery.
Titans goalie number 0, Elena Diaz-Lugo, will be replaced by number 38, Ann Sullivan Beltran. Very unfortunate to see a goalie go down. Appears to be a concussion.
She went right into the post. So I would think that ball actually hit the post and she went into the post thereafter. That's my guess. You know anything about soccer?
Not where I can do what they're doing.
Well, you don't get a kick out of it. Soccer's the same as basketball, just on a different surface.
Sure.
Titans appear to be warming up
Basketball players that play soccer.
their backup goalie
I like that over here.
Because they can run well. They're conditioned.
Actually, I found out when they had the
as we see their starter slowly walking off the field.
for Alabama.
But it's very good to see her walking off the field.
Isn't that interesting, huh?
Yeah, he's really good.
He reminds me of Jalen Brunson a little bit.
Alrighty, we get underway again. Kickoff on the right side of the field. Titans are pushing up the right boundary. And quickly out of bounds, Wildcat throw-in. Thrown out the right side in the air. Controlled by the Titans. And taken back by the Wildcats. Played back to the middle of the field, number 12.
That'd be number 12, Lainey Chung. Pass to number 6, Shannon Phillips. Played into the middle of the field. Played back once again. Ball will be played out wide. Still dribbling down the right side. Pass attempt is intercepted by the Titans. Intercepted again by the Wildcats. Played into the middle. Connects with the Wildcat player. Ball will be quickly played back. Looking to switch the field. Once again, looking for all the options there and finding the best one available to attack the goal.
Played back into the middle by the Wildcats. Quickly deflected by the Titans, but recontrolled by the Wildcats. Moved outside, Titans with the ball. Pass upfield. Lainey Chung with the interception and played back to the middle. Back to the right boundary. Ellen McLaughlin to the middle. And pass back once again.
Ball played down the left side. Quickly dribbled into the middle of the field. Long ball played into the middle. Ball will be picked up by the goalie. Goalie will roll it back to the left side. Intercepted by the Wildcats, but taken again by the Titans. Taken once again by the Wildcats. Deflected again by the Titans. A lot of change of possession during this game. While it's taken again by the Wildcats.
You know, when you have a tough battle like this, you're going to see a lot of change of possession. It's just important. The winning team is going to be the one that can quickly change sides, quickly communicate, and end up resulting in more possessions for their team.
Very important to be able to finish the ball also. This will be a Titan free kick. Ball be played long into the middle, headed away by the Wildcats. Titans defender does get back on defense to steal the ball away, as it will be pushing up the field down the left sideline, but taken away by the Wildcats and quickly played back to the goalie. We'll play back. Ball will be moved across the field, trying to find any open space that they can. Ball taken away once again by the Titans here and played back. Long ball played. Quickly taken by the Wildcats. Ball dribbled down the field by the Wildcats, played into the middle of the field. Just outreaches her foot. Will be picked up by the goalkeeper for the Titans.
Punch to middle field, header, and ball's up in the air. Now with the Titans, and back to Libertyville. Pushing up the center of the field, towards the goal. Intercepted by number 17 of the Titans, but regained by the Wildcats, and back to number 12, Lainey Chung. Titans moving the ball around, trying to make progress upfield. Back to the near sideline, and deflected by Libertyville. Ball in the air, number 5, Tess McGormley, making moves on the right sideline. Played back to Lainey Chung, number 12. Who plays up the middle to Ellie McGoughlin, number 8, but deflected by the Titans, and back to the middle.
Intercepted by the Wildcats there. Played into the middle of the field. Ball is not controlled very well, taken away once again by the Titans. Played in the middle of the field with a lot of space to run. Ball played with not enough power on it, but still retained by the Titans. Ball will be kicked out of bounds by the Wildcats. Will be thrown for the Titans. Ball played to the middle, intercepted by the Wildcats. Quick move around the defender. Will be a foul on the Wildcats. Free kick for the Titans at about the 30-yard line. Free kick taken quickly, deflected away by the Wildcats, and kicked out of bounds for a Titan throw-in.
Wildcats, far left side with the ball, pushing up the boundary. Plays it to the middle. Pushing up towards the near boundary. Long ball, taken in by number 5. Unfortunately intercepted by Titans, who played out of bounds. The Wildcats thrown.
Wildcats subbing onto the field. Looks to be number 9, Natalie Schmidt. Number 17, Charlotte Harrison. And number 7, Gianna Amide.
Charlotte Harrison with the throw-in on the near right boundary.
Wildcats pushing the ball into the middle of the field. Titans will get possession of the ball. Long ball played once again. Will not connect. Goalie will come out and kick that one away. Wildcats pushing up the left side of the field. Ball is controlled in the middle of the field. It'll be dumped off to the center back. Long ball attempt to be played. And just kicked away by the Titans. Wildcats will switch the field once again. down the right side of the field. Will be cut inside, played again to the outside, cross into the middle box, picked up by the goalkeeper. Great to see the Wildcats really attacking the goal here tonight.
Long ball played once again back to the left side of the field for the Wildcats to receive. Played back to the goalie. Cats keep working this right boundary over here as they move the ball upfield. But it appears to be Titans throwing. Pass deflected. Wildcats have the ball. Passing through the middle. Control in the middle. Once again, played out to the right side. Cats pushing towards the middle of the field. And intercepted by the Titans, who now appear to be working up towards the Cats' side of the field. But once again deflected by the Cats. Titans throw. Titans intercepted by the Wildcats and high ball to the middle of the field, which is to the right boundary over here. And Wildcats throwing.
Wildcats will take their time here. Thrown played into the middle. Will be quickly taken away by the Titans here. Played to the outside. Pass by the Wildcats. Goes back to the defense. And they will switch the field. Play a long ball into the middle of the field. It is not controlled very well. Taken away by the Titans. Ball played back to the defense. Played back into the middle of the field. Titans are pushing up the field. Long ball played. It will not connect. Wildcats will play the ball across the field. Long ball played. Titans will get there. And we'll just slowly kick the ball out of bounds. Will be thrown for the Wildcats. Taken quickly, thrown down line. Played back, played into the middle of the field. But kicked out by the Titans.
It's going to be a Wildcat throw just past midfield. Thrown back to the Wildcats. Plays it to the middle. Trying to find an angle to work upfield. Played back to the right side, or left side of the field. But intercepted by the Titans. Wildcats back with the ball. Through the middle. Long pass to the near boundary, right side, and offside. Titans have the ball. Ball being passed around. Possessions being traded. But Cats once again with the ball plays it back to the goalie. Out to the far boundary. Some space to work with. Cats moving in the middle and back out to the boundary. Through the middle, but intercepted by the Titans goalie. Taking their time, deciding what to do with the ball. And punted downfield. Taking it in with a header. but back to the Wildcats.
Quick touch close to her body to keep possession of the ball. Played into the middle of the field. Pass connects, played out to the right sideline. Few moves and we'll cut inside. Looking to find a pass and we'll just dump it off. Cut inside of the field, some space to work with. And we'll just get thrown off the ball. That will be a foul on the Titans. Pretty easy for the ref there.
Number 16, Shea Kokowski with the kick. Cats are getting organized.
Ball will be played. Does not connect with the Wildcats. Will be kicked out of bounds and will be a goal kick for the Titans here. Ball will be played long. Does connect with the Titans here, but deflected off the Wildcats. Will be thrown for the Titans.
Played cross field by the Titans. Titans with the ball. Challenging, but back to Wildcat. Possession on the far boundary. And pass upfield. Taken back by the Titans. Titans at the ball, middle field. Pass back. And pass. Apparently miscommunication, pass out of bounds. Wildcats throw it.
Thrown quickly played back. Ball played back down the right line. Touch into the middle of the field. Long ball played down the right sideline. Does connect with the Wildcats. Some space to work with. One-on-one. Cross will be played in the middle of the field. Caught by the goalie. The goalie number 38, and Sullivan Beltran. Scanning downfield, and we'll just kick the ball long. Headed away by the Wildcats. The Titans will retain possession.
Titans trying to figure stuff out, make some moves with the ball, and get past Libertyville's brick wall defense that's been up all game. We really haven't seen the ball that often on Libertyville's side of the field, and it's looking very positive for the Wildcats for the rest of the game.
Ball taken away by the Titans, taken away once again by the Wildcats. Long ball played, will be shielded away by the Titans. Goal kick for Glenbrook South.
Goal kick played quickly to the near boundary. Played downfield, intercepted by the Wildcats. And played back. Wildcats with possession to the middle of the field. And some space. Passed out to the near boundary. Making some moves. And Wildcats cross. Oh, barely missed the header. And handball.
Will be a handball for the Wildcats as they look to get the first goal in this game.
This is a great opportunity for the Cats to get on the board here, deep in Titans territory, and
looks to be number 14, Sydney Dulac, who is going to take the penalty for the Wildcats here. Very big opportunity here. Ref will blow the whistle. Ball is just kicked out wide right of the goal. Very big missed opportunity for the Wildcats there. It is going to be hard for either of these teams to find a goal. Big missed opportunity.
After stuff like that, it's just important that the Cats stay together. Cats keep to their game plan, and it appears that the Cats are making substitutions.
Many players are coming onto the field. Looks to be a brand new team for the Wildcats. Trying to get some fresh legs. Putting high pressure onto the Titans here. Ball intercepted by the Titans. We're pushing down the field. Good ball played to the outside. Ball played into the middle, but kicked away by the Wildcats. Will be a corner kick for the Titans. Ball played. Connects with the Titans player who just kicks it wide left of the goal. Big break for the Wildcats. Ref appears to call a corner kick. Corner kick taken. Will be deflected by the Wildcats, who look to push up the field. Plays it to the outside. Cut back. Once again, played to the outside. To the middle of the field, and will just be played long. Does not connect with the Wildcat, but it does allow for the Wildcats to be able to push up and apply the pressure onto the Titans. Goalie gets away with one there. Intercepted by the Wildcats. Played into the middle of the field. Played to the outside. Wildcats will play it into the middle. It will just be kicked away by the Titans. Throwing for the Wildcats. Taken quickly, passed down the line. Good turn there. Played into the middle, into the box. And the Titans will kick it away. Another throw in for the Wildcats.
Cats almost had another shot at the goal there.
Thrown will be played back this time. Oh, and she slips on the ball. Titans will the ball, looking to counter here. Ball kicked away by the Wildcats, throwing for the Titans. Throw and connects with the Titan player. Plays it to the outside. Does not keep it in bounds. Will be thrown for the Wildcats. Thrown played to the middle of the field, headed away by the Titans. But the Wildcats will stay on the ball. Looking to play across the field. Played to the left side, played back once again. Played into the middle of the field. Good ball to the other side of the field. Ball will be played long down the right sideline and just tapped away by the Titans for a throw-in.
Throwing back down the boundary. Catching the ball.
Long
Up in
ball
the air.
played.
Oh, just over the top.
Ball intercepted by the Wildcats. Taken away once again by the Titans, who will keep possession of the ball. Deflected off the Wildcats, will remain inbounds. Just played out. Wildcats will get the ball. Ball played across the field once again. Really just scanning for any good opportunities. Played to the left side.
9-1. They haven't scored in
Ball kept
a long
inbounds.
time.
Wildcats will stay on the ball. Played back to the goalkeeper, who will play it across once again.
Game's almost over. Like the regular game's almost over.
Played down the left sideline. Bad touch will lead to the Titans regaining possession.
Well, we scored 9 runs. in
Seems
the
to be a
first
throw-in
game.
for the Titans.
And then they didn't score again.
Throw played down line, intercepted by the Wildcats. But the ball will find its way back to the Titans, who will just play it back to their central defenders. They will play to the outside once again. Bad touch taken will lead to a throw-in for the Wildcats, taken quickly down the sideline. Controlled by the Wildcats. The ball will be kicked away once again by the Titans. Throw in deep into Titan territory for the Wildcats.
Throw and play to the middle. Cats have the ball. Moving around with it on the far boundary over there on the right side.
That'll be offsides on the Wildcats. Free kick for the Titans. Ball kicked long. Titans will receive the ball, but it will go out of bounds. Throw in for the Wildcats. Titans will get the ball down the sideline. Will cut inside, but intercepted by the Wildcats. Ball just be kicked long, but it will connect with the player. Bad touch will lead to the Titans regaining possession. Will be thrown for the Titans in Wildcat territory, as we have just under 5 minutes left in this first half. Still tied 0-0. Ball just be cleared away by the Wildcats. When they get on the ball, long ball played to the middle of the field, but the Titans will get there in time just to kick it away.
A lot of competition on that far sideline for possession of the ball right now. Titans appear to have it. Played long and high to the middle and taken in by Libertyville goalie. She clears it out to the near sideline as Libertyville appears to be pushing it up the boundary. Played to the middle. Played back to the far boundary. Kicked even further towards the boundary. And Libertyville regains possession of the ball back towards the middle of the field.
Ball
And
intercepted by the Titans. Intercepted by the Wildcats. Wildcat player will fall down looking for the foul, but does not get it. Titans will be looking to push down the field. The big opportunity. And the Wildcats will stop it. Played back to the goalie, who will then play it right back. Oh, bad touch across into the middle of the field, intercepted by the Titans. This is a good chance for them. The shot will be taken across the field, but calmly picked up by the goalie. Goalie telling the team to calm down and just push up the field. She will just roll out to the central defender. We'll play it outside wide. Attempts to turn, but it will go out of bounds. Throw in for the Titans. Intercepted by the Wildcats. Trying to push up the field. Keeps it inbounds against two Titan defenders and will split them. They'll be pushing up the field. Long ball played, but just tapped away by the Titans. Will be a corner kick for the Wildcats with just about 2 minutes left in this first half. Would love to see a goal by the Wildcats here going into the second half. Looks to be number 16, Shea Kurkowski, on the corner kick once again. Corner kick taken. It connects with the head of a Wildcat, but it does not go towards the goal. Be kicked out by the Titans, thrown for the Wildcats.
Cats trying to keep their momentum up as they push into Titan territory here. Pass played back to the boundary. Back to the middle. Trying to get the ball through this well-rounded Titans defense.
Ball be played back out once again. Kicked away by the Titans. Another throw in for the Wildcats. Looking to play quick. Gets around two defenders there. Plays it into the oh, and it just goes out of bounds. Be a goal kick for the Titans. Seems to be there looking just to take this game into halftime. Long kick down the field. Headed by the Wildcats. Wildcats will get ball in the middle of the field. Another throw in for the Wildcats.
See if they can get a miracle here with 8 seconds left in the half.
Intercepted by the Titans here. We'll just try to kick the ball down the field, but that will take us to halftime. 0-0 game. Jacob, what are your thoughts?
Very defensive-focused game for this first half. I think the Cats have done a good job trying to keep the ball on the opponent's side. But both teams have real brick walls of defense, and I think it's going to be a really low-scoring game, but I think we're going to see a good one in the second half coming up here. What about you, Matthew?
Like Jacob said, very big defensive game for both teams here. Like expected, offense has really not found any fluidity. They are trying to attack the goal, but not many chances have come up in this game. Both teams doing very well in their defensive third during this game. Midfield is very intense. Possession changes very quickly in the midfield. Interested to see what each coach comes up with at halftime. Seems to be the team that will dominate possession in the middle of the field in the second half will have the best chance to get that goal. Seems like one goal here could win the game.
Cats heading into halftime, trying to strategize their plan for the next half of soccer we've got. I think there's a lot to be hopeful about, a lot of positives from the first half, and it's time to collect and strategize on for the second half.
Very well said. As we will see you guys once again right before the start of the second half.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Libertyville girls soccer game versus Glenbrook South. Hopefully the Cats are coming back from halftime, rejuvenated, rested, and ready to dominate the second half. The first half consisted of a heavy defensive battle. Not many shots were put up, but we're hoping that with some new strategy and some new freshness, the Cats are ready to put some shots up in the second half.
Like Jacob said, hopefully the Wildcats are ready to attack more on the offensive side of the field as they are beginning to walk out from the locker room, getting ready to start the second half here with about 30 seconds left until we do so. Interested to see what new strategies each coach are coming up with before we head into the second half of this game. Like I said, at the end of the first half, both teams have done exceptionally well on the defensive side of the ball, but looks to be struggling transitioning from the midfield side of the ball to the offensive side of the ball to find that attack on goal. Both teams have had a couple chances at goal. Wildcats having a great chance with a penalty shot midway through the first half, but they did not score that chance, and that looks to be a big mistake, and they're going to want that one back after the game because it seems to be a struggle to score a goal here, and I do not see that changing in the second half.
In these close games, one goal can be the difference in the ball game, and Cats, the more shots the Cats put up, the more chances they've got. And so, although their defense has been on par and been up to the challenge, can't wait to see what kind of shots the Cats put up in the second half.
Cats will be making a goalie change. Subbing out will be Audrey Amiot, and coming onto the field will be Tatiana Valdez, a junior. Not expecting any changes to the lineup for the field players for the Wildcats, as it looks like the stars of the game will be making their way back out onto the field.
And with the field switched and players rejuvenated, we're looking forward to the second half kickoff coming soon.
It will be the Wildcats who will start with the ball here to start the second half. Ref will blow the whistle, and the second half is underway. Ball kicked back to the Wildcats defense. Wildcats making quick passes, trying to push the ball up the field. Seems to be working, but pass is intercepted by the Titans, but kicked back to the Wildcats. Trying to bleed very quickly to start the second half here. Ball will be just out of bounds, be thrown for the Titans. Ball played long down the line, touch around the defender, but does not get to it in time. Wildcats will play across the field, touch into the middle of the field and up the field. Pass will be too long, intercepted by the Titans. It'll just be kicked out by the Titans, thrown for the Wildcats. Early chance here for the Wildcats.
Beautiful series of passes there by the Cats, trying to get the ball to the middle, trying to get a shot at the goal. Unfortunately taken away by the Titans and played up and out of scoring range.
Ball will be played back to the goalie just subbed on, Tatiana Valdez. Wildcat player will slip, and the Titans will get ball in Wildcat territory, but kicked away by number 8, Ellie McLaughlin, only a freshman. Great defensive play there.
Gets pass deflected on the far sideline, but taken back and aired out for a deep cat down by the offsides.
Free kick for the Titans. Looking to play along here. And she does. Will play it to the right-hand side, and the ball will just go out of bounds. Will be thrown for the Wildcats. Ball will be played back. Defense looking to cut it up into the middle of the field. Pushing up the field with some space to run. Play pass in the middle of the field, but it connects with a Titan player. Bunch of back and forth going on right now in the middle of the field, like we saw in the first half of this game. Looks to play a long ball past all the defenders, but the goalie will just scoop it up. Goalie attempts a punt, does not go very far. Intercepted by the Wildcats. Ball controlled by the Wildcats.
Ball's in the air.
Foul on the Wildcats, number 16, Shay Krakowski. Free kick for the Titans. Thrown will be played back. Kicked out of bounds will be thrown for the Wildcats around midfield. Thrown connects with the Wildcat player. It will be simply played back to the central defender. Ton of space to take it up into the middle of the field. It will play it to the outside. Takes a touch down the sideline, will cut inside, and will dump it off.
Cats trying to knife their way into this all-around amazing defense for the Titans. Ball played to the middle. Oh,
And the ball will hit off the post, and it goes in and finds the back of the net. What a shot by number 4, Megan O'Donnell. That is a great goal for the Wildcats. That is what they are expecting here. That could be enough to do it. That could get the Wildcats the W for this game. What a great goal by number 4, Megan O'Donnell. An even better pass.
Hopefully that gives the Cats the momentum they need to start kickstarting this offense we've seen for the rest of the season here. Hopefully we see as much more attacks and much more shots and goals by the Cats.
Wildcats will be putting the pressure onto the Titans here. Titans looking to push down the field. Ball will be kicked out of bounds.
We're doing a replay real quick on the goal.
Take a look again at this goal by the Wildcats. Ball played into the middle. Great shot that just grazes the inside of the post and deflects into the goal.
Amazing control taking the ball out of the air there and trying to just put it near the goal, make something happen by the Cats.
Titans will be looking to push the ball down the field. Looks like Wildcats will just shield the ball. Throwing for the Wildcats there. Wildcats quickly taking the ball up the field. Long pass played down the right sideline. Touch past the defender. Will fall down. Looks to be thrown for the Wildcats.
Quick throw in by the Cats there.
Good defense by the Titans
Taken
to get the ball back. Ball kicked up into the air. Wildcats will land on it. It'll find its way back to the Titans. Intercepted once again by the Wildcats. Pushing the ball up the field.
What a pass.
Good ball into the middle. Another good ball. And it
Oh.
is mishandled by the Wildcat forward there. That was another great opportunity for the Wildcats. It is great to see them getting a lot of good looks at the goal. See if they can keep on putting the pressure on the Titans, as the Titans are struggling to start this second half.
I think the Cats are really doing good on what they tried to play and out strategize during the halftime, getting the shots in the goal, making sure they're staying aggressive on offense, and I think it's really working out for them so far in this half.
Very dangerous high kick there by the Titans. Wildcats will get the ball fairly quickly. Great defense there by the Titans. Ball will go out of bounds. Throw in for the Wildcats. Ball played into the middle. Intercepted by the Titans, who look to counter, but quickly taken away once again by the Wildcats. Doing a much better job at possession in this game. Long ball played, intercepted by the Titans. Deflected off the Wildcats, throwing for Glenbrook South. Ball intercepted once again by the Wildcats. Good cut inside, touch taken too far.
Titans trying to put together some offense of their own here, working around the ball in the middle, working towards the far boundary, and pass intercepted by the Wildcat once again. The Titans back with the ball, and back into Wildcat hands. Ball moving around on the Wildcat side of the field.
Will be cut back and just played back to the goalkeeper. Ball will find its way to the outside. Pass to the middle. Connects. We play back to the outside, back into the middle, but it will just fall to the feet of a Titans player. Once again intercepted by the Wildcats, taken away once again by the Titans, who have a lot of room to run.
Hopefully the Cats can
Long
get
ball
back
will be
for this.
played. Intercepted by the Wildcats. Intercepted once again by the Titans. Good defense there by the Wildcats to keep control of the ball, and we'll just dump it off.
That just shows some of the amazing defensive talent that the Wildcats have, being able to switch fields quickly, take the strike in stride, and be able to put together a wall of defense for that. Handball on the Wildcats. Titans on the far side of the field with a kick.
Good opportunity for the Titans here to get a chance on the goal. Ball will be played into the box, picked up by the keeper.
Cats taking their time, putting together their organization, and the ball will be launched to the near sideline.
Quickly played back. Cats looking to maybe switch the field, and they do so. Looking to push up the field with a good long ball, intercepted by the Titans, but once again kicked by the Wildcats down the field, and the ball will just go out of bounds. Throw in for the Wildcats.
Throw and played back down the boundary. Back up the field. And taken away by the Titans. Ball back in Libertyville control. Try to play back through the middle here. Back to their defenders. We're trying to facilitate the game, trying to move the ball around and trying to get some strikes on the goal here.
Pass outside, intercepted by the Titans. Once again taken away by the Wildcats. Long ball kicked out of bounds by the Titans, thrown for the Wildcats.
Just mishandled there. This is an opportunity for the Wildcats to take advantage of and hopefully get back into the scoring range.
Ball kept in bounds, and it just rolls out of bounds. Will be a goal kick for the Titans. Ball quickly played to the defender. Ball will be played long. Connects with the Titan player. Passes it around one defender, but intercepted by the Wildcats in the middle of the field with some space to run. Tries to get around the defender. Does not do so. Will dump it off to the back. Play it back once again. Ball played to the middle of the field. Played once again back to the defense. Played back in the middle. A lot of space. Plenty of options.
Cats trying to find any way to knife the ball through the Titans defense and make a good run here to second goal.
Throwing for the Wildcats. Ball finds its way to the defense once again. Scanning down the field, will play into the middle with some space. Another ball played across the field. That is a good pass into the box. One defender does not beat the defender, and the defender will clear the ball down the field. Titans look for a counter of their own, but it will just be cleared away by the Wildcats.
Smart move by the Wildcats to allow themselves to get reorganized, and the Titans will take a slow throw in here. Back down the boundary and to the middle. Cats are back with the ball, trying to find some success on the far boundary this time. Bit of a collision, and Cats ball.
Looking at the Wildcats' future schedule here. After this game, they have a tough one at Stevenson. And then they have 2 games at home against Lake Zurich and Glenbrook West before they go back on the road against Mundelein. Schedule for Glenbrook South here. They play Glenbrook North, Maine South, and Lake Zurich all at home before they travel to New Trier. Many tough games for both these teams coming up. They would love to get a win here tonight. Wildcats are in control of this game. Free kick taken long, played into the box. And it connects with the Wildcat player. And it hits off the post. That is a great chance for the Wildcats. Just missed the goal there. Will be thrown for the Wildcats. But that was a great ball by number 16, Shea Kurkowski. Another great opportunity for the Wildcats here in the second half. A lot of space in the corner of the field. Ball played into the middle.
Cross up in the air and out of bounds.
Replay on, we're doing a replay?
Heading to the replay of that shot here. Great ball played into the middle. Takes one bounce on the grass. Seems to be off the knee of number 15, Lily Franz, just off the post. Big missed opportunity there for the Wildcats to go up 2-0 in this game. That would have surely secured the win here tonight. But they are still looking to attack. Corner into the middle of the field. Titans player does get ahead on it. Played back into the box by the Wildcats, but cleared away by the Titans, who look to have a counter of their own, but quickly stopped by the Wildcats. And that is great defense.
The Cats play this throw in quickly, trying to catch the Titans off guard here. Played on the boundary, catch the ball, and cross towards the middle of the field. Intercepted by the Titans, but back to the Wildcats. Still in the far boundary and still moving, trying to attack the goal. And just tapped out of bounds. Wildcat ball. Cats appear to be making some substitutions coming in right now.
Looks to be number 23, Riley Underwood, coming onto the field. Number 21, Bridget Bennis, coming onto the field. Also, number 9, Natalie Schmidt, also making her way onto the field.
Thrown by the Cats here. Controlled. Pass to the middle. And rolls out of bounds for a Titans goal kick.
Short kick taken. Ball will be played long. Possession taken by the Wildcats. Nifty pass intercepted by the Titans, but the Wildcats will get the ball back once again.
Cats putting all they've got into this offensive approach here. Trying to find a way to move the ball around.
Will quickly lose the ball there. Titans get possession once again. Ball played high. We'll wind up with the Wildcats with looming pressure, and we'll just simply play back to the goalie. With some time, we played down the line once again.
Oh,
Good
beautiful
ball
through
played.
ball.
Cats have a ton of space here. Into the box, cross played, across the box,
Slightly
and
behind.
no player gets there. He'll go out of bounds, throw in for the Titans. Looks to be an offsides call, though, on the Wildcats. There was a big chance there for the Wildcats, but it ended up being offsides anyway.
I really like to see the Cats keeping this high energy coming out of half. We got 21 minutes left in the half. Hopefully they can maintain this this high performance and offensive push here. Maybe we can see an extra goal and a more secure Cats victory.
Very well said. Wildcats have had many opportunities this half.
Cats intercept the ball. Purity movement. But taken back by the Titans and moved back to the middle of the field. Titans defenders with the ball. Cleared out to the far boundary. But taken back by the Wildcats. Beautiful pass there. Cats moving upfield. Cats working together.
Ball be
And-
played into the box. Kicked away by the Titans. Another corner kick for the Wildcats.
Appears to be number 8, Ellie McLaughlin, taking this corner kick for the Wildcats.
Corner kick taken. Finds his way across the field with minimal touch. And the Titans will just boot it away here.
Cats trying to get back on defense quick here.
Goalie will kick it into the middle of the field. Controlled very well. Bad touch by the Wildcats leads to Titan possession.
And once away, taking it back by that Wildcats defense. Been very reliable this whole game in keeping the ball away from our goals and our goalies. And hopefully we can see them keep it up in the second half.
Titans will look to split the defense, and the ball just finds its way to the goalie, who is in no rush to get rid of this ball, and will just pick it up.
Cats moving with the ball on the far side of the field here. Played up. And
Good
quick-
move by the Wildcats there. Good ball played down the field. And it looks like the Titans player will just get there in time to kick the ball out of bounds. Will be thrown for the Wildcats. Throw will be taken quickly into the middle of the field. Finds a player. Deflected off the Titans. But will stay with the Wildcats in the middle of the field.
ball played high. Catch the chance, but taken in by the Titan goalie. Rolled out to the near side of the field as the Titans try to make an offensive push of their own.
Stolen by the Wildcats there. Cut inside. Taken away by the Titans. Titans looking to counter. Pass deflects off both heads there.
Cats trying to make smart choices here with the ball, trying to stay in possession for extended periods of time and trying to put some teamwork and some effort together to here get another goal.
Wildcats doing much better at possession here in this second half. It's really why they've been dominating this second half, as they've had many chances to score. There's a long ball played, but the goalie will pick it up. Titans have been playing a lot of defense in the second half, which is not good as they're 1 goal down. Wildcats again looking to make that attack. Ball will be played. There's a great ball played back into the middle of the field, kicked away by the Titans. Will find its way back to the Wildcats. High ball played into the box. Kick from the Wildcats, but the goalie will calmly catch it.
Seems with all this Cats offensive aggression that almost the second goal is almost guaranteed for him here in the remainder of the second half. And Cats with the ball once again on the far sideline. Good move played to the middle, but fielded once again by the Titans.
Throw and played back by the Wildcats. Deflected off the Titans. The Wildcats will retain possession and will just calmly play it back. Wildcats looking to switch the field. Played into the middle. Wildcats will get the ball once again. There's a good turn into the middle of the field. Pass just gets deflected by the Titans there.
Titans trying to find any way to get an offensive push of their own here. Their defense is really getting pummeled here by the Cats' aggressive offensive front. And it seems that the game's almost slipping from their grasp with 15 minutes left in the second half.
Number 16, Shaker Kowski will make her way onto the field. Ball kicked far downfield by the Wildcats. Will be taken away by the Titans and played to the other side of the field. Will attempt to play a long ball down the field. Does not connect with the Titan player. Kicked out of bounds by the Wildcats. Thrown for the Titans.
Titans slow and indecisive with their throw in here. Decides to play it up the boundary. Well defended by the Cats for a Cats throw in. Cats taking quick action up the boundary. And once again out of bounds.
Thrown for the Titans. This time played into the middle of the field. Does connect. The Wildcats get back on defense very well. Kicked out of bounds for another throw for the Titans. Ball collected by the Wildcats in the middle of the field. We'll play it across the field.
And finally booted upfield.
Mishandled there by the Titans for a throw for the Wildcats. Throw and played down line. Foul on the Titans there will be a Wildcat free kick. Let's see if we could follow up with the amazing free kick last time.
Appears to be number 14, Sydney Dulac with the kick.
Ref seems to be counting out 10 yards for the Titan defender. Kick will be played into the box. It is a low kick that just gets deflected by the Titans. Played back into the box by the Wildcats. But the goalie for the Titans will pick it up.
Played out here to the near sideline by the Titans. Trying to move the ball upfield. Pass deflected by the Wildcats, but back in Titan control. Ball across field, back in Titan control. To the middle, and back in Wildcat hands. What a beautiful pass up the middle of the field. Wildcats have a shot. Oh, just high of the goal.
Another great opportunity there for the Wildcats. They have had many of those here in the second half. Titans have seemed to be lacking in their offensive productability.
You can tell that this aggressive approach by the Wildcats is really wearing down on the defense of the Titans. And, you know, it's almost inevitable, like I said earlier, a second Cats goal coming soon. Long kick cross field and mishandled.
We're gonna go to a replay of the miss.
Taking a look at the replay of this missed chance here. Just goes right over the goal. Enough power on that shot to get by the goalie, but it is just too high. Great chance for the Wildcats nonetheless.
Some substitutions for the Wildcats here. Coming onto the field appears to be number 6, Shannon Phillips, and number 2, Anna George. Quick pass by the Wildcats.
Intercepted by the Titans, taken away once again by the Wildcats, and dribbled out of bounds will be a goal kick for the Titans here. Approaching 10 minutes left in this game.
Cats trying to put this one away. Put another one in the win column. It's been a frequent occurrence for them this year.
Looking like the Cats will hold on to their undefeated streak in this game. Interested to see if it will be with a win or with a tie. Find it hard to believe that they will lose this one here, though. Titans have a good chance down the field. Deflected once again by that Wildcat defense.
This whole game, the Cats appear to be in amazing control and really have a feel for the game here. They appear to be taking it at their own pace and taking it with their own strategy, and you can really tell with the amount of offense they're putting together that they're really connecting the pieces of the puzzle here. It's a good sign for later in the season, and the Cats are doing great things out there in the field right now.
Ball in the middle of the field. Good strike by the Wildcats. Oh, and it just hits off the post. What a great chance once again for the Wildcats. Number 16, Shaker Kowski, with an amazing shot right there. Wildcats should have many more goals than one in this game.
Number 17, Charlotte Harrison with the throw-in on the far boundary of the field. Throw-in's collected and back with the Wildcats. But intercepted by the Titans. Cross to the middle and back with the Wildcats. Wildcats have control.
Wildcats will get the ball once again. Played into the middle of the field. Played to the outside, and we'll just roll out of bounds.
Replay of the miss.
Let's head to the replay of that missed chance here.
You see she just works around and boots it from about the 25-yard line. Absolute missile, but just right off that right post.
More substitutes on for the Wildcats.
Appears to be a Cats throw-in by number 2, Anna George. Lofty throw in. Played to the middle, but collected by the Titans.
Played back into the middle of the field. Wildcat player gets a foot on it. Into the middle of the box. Another Wildcat player gets a foot on it. Deflected out by the Titans. Titans will be successful in attempting to keep the ball in bounds. Gets around one player. Some space to work with in the middle of the field. We'll play a long ball down the field. And it does connect with another Titans player. Attempts to make a move through the defenders. And the defender will just calmly kick into the middle of the field. Titans player will get back on it. Deflected once again by the Wildcats. Great defensive effort there by the Wildcats.
The Wildcats really been doing that all game. Their defensive composure has been impeccable this entire game, and it shows by just the minimal amount of shots that the Titans have been able to get off on our goalies and our goal.
Like Jacob said, Wildcats defense once again keeping them in this game, while the offense has been struggling lately in their recent games.
Ball played to the near sideline. Cats trying to make moves upfield.
Turned
Runs.
into the middle of the field. On ball played, intercepted by the Titans.
Nearly taken away once again by the Wildcats, but played upfield by Titans. And offsides.
Good call there by the assistant referee. Will be a free kick for the Wildcats. Just under 7 minutes to play in the second half.
Passing here by the Wildcats. Moving up the near boundary, but played back to the Titans.
Kept inbounds by the Titans. Good ball played. Gets around the goalie. Goalie will pick it up. Appeared to be offsides from what we saw. Refs did not see that though. Luckily, the Titans did not score that chance. Wildcats will punt it down the field. Connects with the player who has a good touch to keep possession. We'll take the ball back into the middle of the field.
Oh,
Play
what
a
a
good
pass.
long ball. That connects with the player.
What-
Pass back into the middle of the field.
Catch the shot.
With the shot. And it looks to
Oh.
be offsides by the Wildcats. Free kick for the Titans. Ball played long. Connects with the Titans player. Miscommunication there leads to possession for the Wildcats, which then quickly leads back to the Titans.
Quickly get
50-50 chance. Completed by the Wildcats, who plays it back to the goalie. Back to the middle of the field. Outstretches her foot. Titans will get the ball back. Once again, good defense there by the Wildcats. Number 18, Sidney Kokonis.
Cats do an amazing job of keeping those defensive zones strong and intact, making sure no penetration's happening by the other team, and it's really been working for the Cats so far.
Thrown by the Wildcats. Ball played long. Intercepted by the Titans there. Played into the middle of the field. Connects with the Titans player. Attempt to play long once again. Goalie will come out to the ball. And we'll just kick it away. Thrown for the Titans deep into Wildcat territory with about 4.5 minutes left to play.
If the Titans want any hope of getting back in this game, they need to put a spark together real quick here. And the Cats are just trying to stay on top of this game, keep it in control. They appear to be doing so far.
Titans do not have many chances left in this game.
Ball dancing on the boundary, played up in the middle. Long ball. Cats have a shot here. They got a crosser on the far side of the field. But
Will be a foul on the Wildcats. Number 9, Natalie Schmidt. Free kick for the Titans. That leads to a yellow card for Natalie Schmidt. And now she has to sub off the field.
in her place appears to be
Number 15, Lily Franz.
Cats with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game.
Replay of the falling.
So we're going to head to the replay real quick. Take a look at that missed opportunity for the Cats. Appears to be just a bunch of contact by the ball down there.
Once she lost the ball, tried to get it back and just runs into the back of the defender. Seemed to take a fall, was not that much of contact, but enough to get that yellow card. Wildcats will get the ball in the middle of the field. We'll play it to the other side of the field. Plays back once again to the middle, looking to switch the field once again. Cuts it back up inside. Good defense there by the Wildcats. Plays it to the outside.
Cats make another push up towards the close boundary here.
Great ball to the left side, one-on-one. Kicked out of bounds by the Titans. Wildcat throwing.
With the throw, number 2, Anna George.
Kicked out of bounds by the Titans. Throwing for the Wildcats once again.
Another throw in here by the Wildcats. Played short with some space. Up, crossed, and deflected by the Titans. Cats remain with the ball though. Plays out to the far boundary. Try to put together one final push for maybe one more score before the end of this game. Cats working, Cats pushing, Cats with a chance, and deflected by the Titans.
Ball cut inside the middle of the field. Cats with the ball at the top of the box. Cut back.
Cross to the other side.
Cut into the
Shot.
middle. The shot. And it goes into the goal. Finds the back of the net. That is a beautiful shot by number 7, Gianna Amide. That is a great goal for the Wildcats as they have just put this game away. 2-0 up with about 2 minutes left in the game. That seems to be it for the Glenbrook South Titans. Here's the replay on the shot. Great cut into the middle of the field. Just at the top box. Shot finds the middle right of the goal and hits the back of the net.
You can tell she practices that one. Got amazing arc on that shot. Top right corner, right out of the goalie's reach. Amazing shot.
Just over 2 minutes to play.
Takes advantage of the misposition there by the Glenbrook South Titans goalie.
Cash just trying to put a good end to this game here, end on a positive note. Amazing pass. Cats working. Cats have a flame here, but quickly extinguished by the Titans defense. Cats appears to be a Cats corner kick on the far side of the field. Number 16, Shaker Koski with the corner kick.
Here's the kick into the middle of the box. Headed away out of bounds. Another corner kick for the Wildcats. Just under a minute and a half left to play. Wildcats not in much of a hurry here, as they're very willing just to run this clock down and take another solid win as they continue their undefeated streak this season to 8 games. Shakerkowski once again on the corner kick. Played into the box. Low kick deflected off the Titans. Will end up being a throw-in for the Wildcats.
Cats here just trying to maintain possession with some 20 seconds and change. Cats playing it back into the middle.
Finds his way back to the central defenders. Cuts inside, plays it long to the middle, deflected by the Titans here. 10 seconds left to play here.
10,
Free kick for the Wildcats, and they will just run this
7,
clock out.
6, 5, 4,
That will conclude the end of this game.
1.
Another great win for the Wildcats here. A solid 2-0 win. That will take the Wildcats record to 6 wins and 2 ties, while the Titans will fall to 2 wins, 2 losses, and 2 ties.
Takes a strong team. I like the Wildcats here to weather the storm of the Titans. It's an amazing team as well. Cats keep the undefeated streak alive as they move towards even tougher competition. But after today's performance, feeling hopeful. They looked alive, looked energetic. Shots went up, shots were hitting. And that's all you can really ask at the end of the day. Great communication, great energy, and a great team win today.
2 great goals by Megan O'Donnell and Gianna Amide. Great effort by the Wildcats here in this game. Seems to be that neither team could buy a goal in the first half, but the second half the Cats really came out, really put the pressure onto the Titans, and they got those 2 goals that they were looking for, while the Titans continued to struggle in their midfield and in their offensive side of the ball. Wildcats with another great win as they continue their undefeated streak, with Stevenson coming up next. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Hopefully we will see you next time.